Good morning. Welcome to this seminar. I'm Nuria. Today, the topic is when a home feels like a cage, walk away. A home is supposed to be a place of comfort, a place of relief and safety and security. But when a home turns the very place you dread your existence, the very place where you have to constantly shrink small, hide a little bit, tiptoe, so that others won't feel offended, then that is not home, but a cage. Walk away when a home feels like a cage. Walk away when a home feels like a cage. When you are only tolerated, not appreciated, when a voice and every word from you is laughed at, ridiculed, judged, and cautioned, walk away. Walk away. There is nothing wrong with you. When your very existence requires every single minute permission, walk away. When you breathing, aiming high, dreaming big, living life to the fullest requires permission, walk away. See, family is supposed to be the ones who protect you at weakest, who fight for you when you need them the most, who defend you behind your back, who build you in weakness, who make you believe in your potential, in what you could become, in your dreams, who assure you of what is possible for you, even if they disagree, even if they don't like it, who recognize you as autonomous being, who respect you for who you are, who cherish your presence. Family is supposed to give you warmth, love, unconditional respect. A family is supposed to respect your boundary. It is supposed to be the first home where you learn to say no fearlessly. It was supposed to be a home where you learn to exist in this world as an autonomous being fearlessly, knowing that you are unconditionally loved, worthy of all the good. But when a home turns otherwise, when you have to ask for permission, when you have to explain every move, every action, every word, then that is not a home, that is a cage. When you are constantly compared against a cousin or a friend or siblings, that is not a home, that is not a family. When the very ones who are supposed to protect and guard you turn into becoming predators, who abuse you, who harass you, who bully you, then that is not home. That is a cage. But you were not born to live in a cage. You were not created to shrink yourself small, to fit in a cage they designed for you. You were not. If their position, authority over you as a family has been misused, it is their fault, not yours. It wasn't your mistake, so it is not your responsibility to fix them. If your very own needs has been neglected, if you have been trained to believe that your needs don't matter, if you have been trained to believe that your voice should be soft, silenced, so that others won't feel uncomfortable, if your boundary has been perceived as a threat, then that is not a home. That is a cage. If the very father, the very mother that brought you to this world became the ones that caged you, then they are not real mother, real father. See, fatherhood and motherhood is not a title. that is given. It is not a gift. It is not entitlement. Just being biological mother and father doesn't make them qualified to be called mother or father. Because true motherhood and true fatherhood requires sacrifice. If your mother doesn't teach you how to be compassionate, if she doesn't teach you how to soothe yourself when you are scared or angry, if she doesn't sacrifice her own comfort and peace to protect you from harm, if she doesn't teach you what was the are, if she can't see you while you are being abused and she can't step in to protect you, then she has not earned motherhood. See, mothers sacrifice. Real mothers sacrifice. Motherhood is sacrifice. A real mother walks through fire to protect her little one. Even a lioness protects the little one from their father. That is the nature. That is how nature operates. But the human being is shameless. Some mothers, some fathers break and change nature just to feed, just to feel big, just to satisfy their own dark agenda, their ego. See, true mother teaches you what unconditional love is. She teaches you what worth you are. She teaches you that love protects us, that love heals us, that love guides us, that love nurtures. And a true father teaches you that saying no is not a threat, but self-preservation. That disciplining yourself, that choosing yourself is not a threat. That autonomy is the very thing that should be protected. So if the father does not teach you this, he was not a father. He was an abuser. And so, regardless of the title, the position, whether blood relation or position of power or friendship, if that trust, if that responsibility is misused, then that home is not home, it's a cage. So when a home feels like a cage, walk away. Because you were not created to fit in a cage. This world has so much space for you. You are as equal as everyone. So don't shrink small every single day. Don't hide. Don't soften your truth to fit in a cage that was built by others. Rise above it. Rise your standard high and show them that access to you is not given but earned. See, you have a God. You have a God. If the very home that were meant to protect you, that were meant to give you a foundation for how to live on this earth, if that very home that were meant to teach you how to pray to God, how to lean on to God, how to trust your own voice, how to trust your own judgment, how to set boundary, how to love yourself unconditionally, how to soothe your emotions, how to manage your emotions, how to live well, how to solve problems. If that very home that is supposed to teach you all of this turned it into a cage that demanded you to erase your truth, to shrink small, to fit in the cage they built, then that is not a home, and they are not your family. So when a home feels like a cage, walk away. Walk away. You don't owe them loyalty. You don't owe them compassion. You don't owe them mercy. You don't owe them any pieces of you. They don't deserve access to you. When they never cared, when they never cared about how their misbehavior might damage you, might hurt you, might affect you, not just now, in the long run. They have already showed you who they are and where they stand and what you mean to them, that you are nothing but a tool, but a resource. So when your father or mother or anyone reduces you into a tool less than human, walk away. when a job turns into a cage, when a family turns into a cage, when any goal or title or position of power turns into a cage that suffocates you, that requires that you constantly shrink yourself small, dim your light to fit in, then walk away. Walk away. You have a God. Take your space like everyone. Build your own life. You deserve. You deserve better. You're worthy of unconditional love. And through God, you can do the impossible. You can heal the broken pieces of you. You can throw away their weights back to them and heal your own wound. You can nurture and love that little inner child that were deprived from the love and nurturing of a guardian. You can become a better parent for yourself and for the children that you'll bring to this world. You can build, and God is the one who sustains. Don't sit in a job that feels like a cage. Don't sit in a family that feels like a cage. Don't sit in a marriage that feels like a cage. Don't tolerate a friendship that feels like a cage. You were not created to constantly ask permission from the world for being you. You were not created to apologize for being yourself, for taking space in the world. No. And those who demand that, remove them. Remove them from your life. Cut all ties with them. Change your address. Change your contact. And show them that access to you is not given, but earned. So stop telling yourself that they will change. Stop giving yourself false hope. Stop taking them on potential when they have shown you who they really are. Stop lying to yourself. Stop carrying weights that weren't yours. Stop telling yourself you are not worthy. Stop apologizing. Stop shrinking small to fit in a cage. Stop. People know exactly what they are doing. They know it is cruelty. They know it is harshness. They know they are hurting you. They know they are transgressing. And they are okay with it. So stop bargaining your words. Stop bargaining your integrity for a cheap connection. God will give you connection. Real connection builds. It doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost your authentic self. It builds. It preserves. Real connection gives you life. Adds to your light. It doesn't make you walk on an eggshell. God will give you true connection. God will give you sustenance. So to any man, to any woman who wanted you to believe that you need them, that without them you cannot live your life, then remove them from your life forever, because they are the worst enemy you have. You were not created to depend on another soul, but only on God. So break free from every chain of slavery that kept you small, shrinking, apologizing just for being you. Apologizing for mistakes you never did, walking on an eggshell just so that others feel big. No. Fixing their problems while your life is falling apart? No, you don't need to. See, when you give access to your enemies, to those who tear you down, you have just made yourself open for everyone to come throw their garbage at you. Guess what? Every human being, most human beings, if they get a chance, if they see that you don't have a defense, they'll do it shamelessly. They will hurt you shamelessly. They'll disrespect you shamelessly. And they'll blame you for it. So wake up. Wake up. Remove from your life those who make you question your words, doubt your ability. Let them carry their own weights. Cut all ties with them. Connect with God. In solitude, build your life. You're not unworthy, and you do not need permission from the world to love yourself, to build a life that matters to you. You do not need to shrink small, avoid success because your mother feels small. No. You don't owe the world pieces of you. If anyone sees relationship as transaction, leave them. God is enough for you. God is enough for you. So don't look back. Burn down every bridge that connects you to the past. Step into your power. Connect with God. Heal your inner child. Build your legacy. You deserve the best. You deserve the best. If this has resonated with you, for more, click on subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. I would love to hear from you. Drop your comments down.